Now I gotta talk about the FIFA World Cup. Alright, what about it? So far, Argentina and Spain have moved on to the, I believe, I don't know, I might have this. So far, Argentina and Spain have moved on to the, I believe, semifinals. There we go. And USA and France gotta play against each other in the quarterfinals, and Australia and the Czech Republic gotta play against each other in the quarterfinals as well. The winner of the USA and France will play against Argentina. Winner of Australia and the Czech Republic will play against Spain. Now, I believe that Spain and Australia have a really, really, really good chance of winning the whole thing. Because this has been noted as not really one of the best USA teams put together. And part of the reason why is that they're all young, they don't understand the game completely, they're all sort of isolation players, or isolation heavy players. Or in the case of Kemba Walker, Jonathan Mitchell, they've been the standalone guy, really, on offense for their team. Kemba with Charlotte, Donovan Mitchell with Utah Jazz. You can argue Joe Ingles or Rudy Gobert, but he's still the standalone guy in Utah on the offensive side that really pops out, that can get his own shot. But I want to talk about the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo. What will it take for players like LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant? Kevin Durant won't play in the 2020 Olympics, probably, because he'll be recovering from injury. Now, it could be an interesting way for him to figure out if he can return to that style of play, which would be very interesting. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, James Harden, those types of players, what will it take for them to come back into the Olympics? But I think about the trend now for the Olympics and FIBA is it's got to be young players. It's going to be young players that are going to play. And I'm going to summarize it with the 3 Fs. Not the 3 Fs as in swear words, but as in family, fatigue, and finesse. Now, what do I mean by that? Family. Steph Curry, LeBron James, and the list goes on, Draymond Green, they all have families. They're going to take care of those families. And I don't mean like parents and stuff like that. I mean like immediate family, as in like spouse, children, stuff like that. Because now you want to spend time with them. You want to spend time with them, and you want to get to know them, and the Olympics, whether they like it or not, interferes with that. Now for fatigue, if they're making NBA Finals runs, they're going to be tired. LeBron James has been to 9 straight, no, not 9, 7 right, 8 straight NBA Finals, which is crazy. But he's kind of tired. So I don't really see him going to the 2020 Olympics. Steph Curry, tired. Draymond Green, tired. Klay Thompson, tired. You can only take so much stress on your body until it breaks down. AKA, a la Kevin Durant. I'm just laying it out for you. Now the last one's finesse. Getting better at your game to give your team a better chance at winning in the future. In the immediate future, not long-term future, immediate future. And that's part of the reason why some players step down. Or that's the reason why they step down. De'Aaron Fox, Marvin Bagley, they believe that they have a solid shot at making the playoffs. Therefore, they step down and rested themselves, fatigue, even though they're young players, and worked on the finesse part, which is working on their game to give themselves a shot at making the playoffs, instead of being in this exact same spot next year. And these 3Fs keep older players with the likes of LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, even though he's on the younger side still. Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis. Players like that are on the older side are starting to get to the older side or into their prime away from the tournaments. And now at this point, what can make those types of players want to come back and compete? And really the only thing is, they have to have never won a gold medal in the Olympics or FIBA. Stephen Curry has never won a an Olympics gold medal, but he's won the FIBA one, and I don't think he's going to come back into the Olympics. I don't think so. Kevin Durant's won the Olympics several times. He's not going to come back. Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, they've won it multiple times. LeBron James, he's won it multiple times. They're not going to come back. It's going to be other players that have never won it before and are not in that same win now position or in the I'm the clear number one guy. Because I think at this point, also, I could say that if LeBron James, I think 2 or 3 years from now, when he's not, maybe even this year or next year, when he's not the number one guy on that team, and it's clear that it's been passed down to Anthony Davis or someone else, and he's not the number one guy, I think at that point maybe he'll say, I might as well play in the Olympics. Steph Curry, maybe at the end of his career when he's not the number one guy, will say, maybe I'll play in the Olympics. Maybe. I think it becomes more of a question mark. I don't know. More of a question mark than a certainty. But I would say younger players are more inclined to play in the Olympics because they've never won a gold medal on that stage before. Probably not. Rather than older players who have and are more prone and excited to compete in the NBA for a ring, for a championship.